Hey y'all, Sassy Keto Nurse here. Before we get started on this video, I just want to remind you, click that subscribe button. Make sure you click the little bell next to it so that you get notifications whenever I post a new video. And if you enjoy my videos, make sure you give me a thumbs up and share with your friends. Now let's get started. Hey y'all, it's your Sassy Keto Nurse here. So this video is going to be about gluconeogenesis. In essence, it's about exercise and keto. Alright, now y'all, there's so many questions asked about exercise and keto and how it affects us. Well, the truth is that I've been on this way of life for 11 months. And the most exercise that I do is I do walk and walk jog. I am preparing right now for 2 5K runs that I have coming up in a few weeks. And that's about the extent of the exercise that I do, because here's why. When you do intense workouts, and when I say intense, I don't mean the walk in the evening or going to the gym for the afternoon for an hour or so, you know, and working out on the treadmill, going to a Zumba class. I'm talking about going to the gym for a couple hours, lifting heavy weights. The next day you're sore, intense hiking, rock climbing, that kind of thing, where you're going to get sore. Because when you get sore, that is an indication that there's a lactic acid buildup in your muscles. When that happens, it reverts your body into a state of gluconeogenesis. Now, what is gluconeogenesis exactly? Gluconeogenesis is the production of glucose from something other than carb intake. Okay, one of the best ways to describe this is explaining the stages of ketosis. Before you were keto, your body was in a state of carb burning, sugar burning, and it used what is called glycogen in the body. When you ate carbs, those carbs were then transmitted into glycogen, and glycogen was used for all your energy, your metabolism, your brain function, your heart function, all of those things. Well, once you started keto and you quit eating carbs, what your body does is it burns up all the glycogen that's in the bloodstream. Once that glycogen is gone, then the liver will use amino acids that are stored in the muscles, amino acids that are free in the bloodstream, and it will use that stuff and turn it in the liver into glycogen so that it can be utilized in the body. Well, here's the thing. How is it that your body ends up going into ketosis? Well, for most people, it takes between 2 to 10 days to transition from being a sugar burner to being a fat burner in the initial state. That all depends on your age, your fitness level, how much weight you have to lose, and how much amino acids and that kind of thing are in your bloodstream. It usually takes between 2 to 10 days. Some people, they switch over in a couple of days. Others, it takes up to 2 weeks. During that time, your body is in a state that is called gluconeogenesis. It's a gluconeogenic state. During that time, it's using those amino acids from your muscles, from the amino acids that you take in, from protein that you eat, all of those types of things to create glycogen. But there's a trigger in your brain. It's a chemical mechanism, and this chemical mechanism flips and says, you know, we're not getting carbohydrates anymore. We're not getting simple sugars. We're not getting pasta. And where's the pasta? Where's the bread? We've got to find a new way to do this. So what does it do? Flips over to ketosis. That's when you transition. That's when you become fat adapted. That's when you start to notice that you're sleeping better. That's when you start to notice that you have more energy, that you have better brain clarity. But this is just ketosis. This is not nutritional ketosis. Nutritional ketosis is our goal. At nutritional ketosis, that is when you start to notice your skin clearing up, your skin starting to tighten up, those skin tags starting to fall off, the brown marks on your skin clearing up, the healing beginning to happen. in your brain, in your heart, in your eyes. It's when your vision starts to clear. All of those things are the things you notice once your body is fully fat adapted and you're in nutritional ketosis. This occurs usually between 2 weeks and a month from the time that you start keto if you stay pretty strict. So what does exercise have to do with any of that? Well, here's the thing. If you are going to the gym 3 times a week, lifting heavy weights to where you go on Monday, Tuesday, you're so sore you can barely move. Wednesday, you go back again and do leg day and you're so sore you can't barely move. Friday, you go back again and do back and shoulders. And Sunday, you're so sore you can't hardly move. Well, when you're sore like that, then you are producing lactic acid and it's being stored in those muscles, which is then released as amino acids. And guess what? It reverts you back to the gluconeogenic state. So there you are. And it takes between 2 to 10 days to get back into that ketosis state. So you're kicking yourself out and you're not giving yourself enough time to get back in. So what can you do? If you're a real gym rat, if you're somebody who really enjoys those heavy workouts, do them maybe once a week. The rest of the week, do moderate exercise. Because here's the thing. Moderate exercise is excellent. It's excellent for cardiovascular health. It's excellent for pulmonary health. You want to build that respiratory drive. All those things are great and you want to do that. But if you're in this for weight loss, you are not going to be in a state of nutritional ketosis if you're working out hard, intense, to where you're sore 3 or 4 times a week. So that's just my blurb. My recommendation for everyone is do moderate workouts. Go for a walk every day. 30 minutes a day, you should get some activity in if any way possible. It's not required, but it's good for you. And the Sassy Keto Nurse says, get your exercise in. Just make sure it's not too intense. Have a great night. See you on the next video.